Hi, welcome back. And I am doing something a little bit different. I haven't really ever done this before. I'm going to do a recreation video. A little while ago, my son and I did the Hello Kitty mystery snack box, and it was a $49 box. And at the time, I was trying to figure out, was it worth it? Could I recreate what I got in the box? And I tried. So I went to an Asian store and I got a whole bunch of snacks, and I'm going to try to recreate that box that we opened up, and we're going to figure out, can we beat the price? Can we find some of the cool stuff that was in that box? And would we want to buy that box again? So hang in there. We're going to get into this recreation video together because, like I said, I haven't done this before and I'm going to need some help. The Hello Kitty box that I got at World Market was a $49 box, and it had 14 items in it, and the more we opened it, the more we enjoyed it. We tasted a lot of these things. I shared it with some coworkers. It was just kind of fun. And I just realized that I don't have my other earring. All right, now I'm dressed. I wanted to find out if I could recreate that box. And I watched my video again because the box is gone. All the food's been devoured. And I watched my video again to figure out what was in the box. And so then I went to an Asian market, and it was just a random Asian market. It's not a special one. It was 88, Seafood 88, I think it was. And I found some of the exact same items, and I had to find some items that I thought were close or items that I wanted to eat other than what was in the box. So let's get into it. So the first day of the box was chocolate mochi. We said that it tasted kind of like Tootsie Rolls. So I got this instead. This is mochi, and this is red bean paste, and I love this stuff. I absolutely love this stuff. And I got this instead, and I would take this over those little chocolate Tootsie Rolls at any point in time. So I love this, and if you've never tried the red bean mochi, it really is a delight. It really is delicious. So then the second were Hello Kitty crackers, and I found the same crackers. So these are the same crackers, the same size, the same everything in the Hello Kitty. So those were the same. The next one was those little pies. They were like kind of like a moon pie. I don't like those. I don't like the texture. I never have. And so I found some candies instead of the pies. And these are coffee candies, original cappuccino and coffee cream. And these are something that I like and I know that will be used. Hold on, I have a cat. So they're not exactly the same, but I think I would pick these up before I pick up those whoopie pies. I'm just not a fan of those. Not whoopie pies, moon pies. Next were the 7-layer, or 7 crackers is what it was called. And there was 7 crackers in there, right? And those were fine. I couldn't find those exact ones, but I found these finger biscuits. And these are just a nice neutral flavor, kind of like those were, the 7 crackers were. This is going to give you 16 pieces, where the other one gave you 7 pieces. So I've more than doubled the amount that I got. And again, they're just a plain biscuit cracker that they're very, very comparable. And then next was a single cookie that was in a Hello Kitty red packaging, and it was just a single cookie. So I had picked up cookies, and these are just small biscuit cookies, and I thought these were very comparable. But again, that was one little package that you got. I think there was 2 cookies in it, and this has 12 pieces, 12 cookies in here. So you get a lot more in this package. And then next we had a panda cookie, just a single panda cookie that was just a crisp cookie. It had a drawn panda on it. It was nothing special. So again, I just picked up some other biscuit cookies. Again, these have 20 cookies in them, so they're a little bit more savory because that panda cookie was not sweet at all. So these are a little bit savory. They're a little bit different. These are sweeter. These are more buttery, savory. So again, you get 20 in here where the other one you got one. So I think this is a much better buy. All right, next we had some chips, and they were olive oil chips, or olive and salt, oil and salt chips, something like that. So I got a bag of chips, and these are a cheese. They're just a fun cheese ring chip that's very comparable, not exactly the same, but very, very comparable, and I think I'll like these even more. And then next we had the little cheese crackers that my son did not like. He immediately spit it out. And I found taboke chips that we both love, and these are the little tubes. Of course you get a lot more in this bag, but these are the same like tubes. So I have the same shape than the other ones were, but I like these a lot more. I really like the taboke chips. A win. And so next were the Hello Kitty Cola hard candy. And I found the exact same one. So I found the exact same cola candy that matched perfectly. And then next we had the Hello Kitty strawberry little itty bitty mini cookies, and I found the exact one. So I was able to find the exact cookie, the little strawberry cookie, the same flavor, everything in the Hello Kitty. So match. The next one that was in the original Hello Kitty box was the same type of cookie, but it was that frog looking guy. I couldn't find the froggy guy, so I just picked up some additional plain kind of just cream crackers that are a little sweet, not too sweet, that go really well with lots of different things. So I got these instead of the froggy cookies that I couldn't find. And then for an added bonus, I also picked up these Hello Kitty chewy candies. So I thought the chewy candies might make up for not having the froggy candies or not having some of the other exact things. So they had the little Hello Kitty chewy candies. And there are, I don't know how many pieces are in here, but there's probably 10 or 12 pieces of the chewy candy in here. So that was a nice little added bonus. And then the last one was the soda and the Ramune, and they had Hello Kitty Ramune, and so this is the strawberry flavor, so this is the Ramune soda that I picked up. And that is the recreation of the box. So now let's get into prices. I won't go over exactly the prices. I have my receipt, $99. But all of these were $1.99 each, so that there is $20. The Ramune was, I think, $1.50, so I'm going to round it to 2 because you have to pay taxes and you have to pay the CRV. So that's $22. And then we had two at $2.99, so that's $28. And then we had two at $1.99 each, so that's $32, I think. So we're at like $32. And even if I rounded up, even if I kind of messed up, and even if I rounded up to $35, and because I don't think anything but the Ramune had taxes, but even if I rounded up to $35, I ended up with 15 items, and all the items that I kind of like, right? It's not a mystery where it's like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to like that or not. I like all these items. And I know my son likes most of these items, and my coworkers like most of these items, so it's nothing that's going to go to waste. But I was able to recreate it for less. Not a whole, I mean, not like a dramatic amount less, but a fair amount less. So if you can pick up anything like that at World Market on sale, because like for Black Friday, they are doing double points or free gifts. So like there might be an incentive to buy it at World Market if you can get like extra stuff or extra points or extra money off. But for the most part, you can recreate it. Just not with the cool, the nice, cool, fancy marketing box, but you can recreate it for less. So I don't know. What do you think? Should we buy those fun mystery boxes, not knowing what we're going to get, when we know we can recreate it for less? I don't know. well, tell me what you think. I'm just kind of curious. I just wanted to see myself if it would come in less money, and it does. And then I also wanted to see if I could find the same stuff, and you can find the exact same stuff in that box as some different Asian markets. And I didn't pick a special one. I chose one that I happened to be near one day, and went in there. So yeah, so that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Please come back around. Let me know in the comments, is there anything that you would like to see? Is there any different mystery boxes or food boxes that you really love that you want to see if you can recreate? I would love to know. So thank you again. Have a blessed time in holiday season with your family, your friends, or your cat, whoever it might be. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your time. Bye-bye.